Hey, I'm Nick, and personally, when you've been told that you can be anything, or rather anything is possible, I have not 100% disagreed with that statement. You see, there are a lot of examples of people going from rags to riches. It's just the amount of work that they put in. People who have nothing else except for the thoughts in their head were the type of people that were able to discover and figure out things such as applications that you use today. And even going further back, people only needed to use their brains to find out new ways of doing things that are now normalized in our society. In fact, that could be you. You could achieve anything you want to as long as you're actually putting in the work. You see, anyone who's made a great discovery or has created something that's new and innovative did not do that without having to struggle and have to sacrifice on other things in order to fully fulfill their vision. Before Amazon was as big as it is today, it all started with just a small office in the corner of a room and not this massive conglomerate that it is today. And so we all have it in us to achieve whatever we desire. It's just a matter of how much are we willing to sacrifice. And in a way, finding that out dictates whether or not we actually want something. You see, it's important to think back to other examples of times when we've actively wanted something. Say we were sitting down and we thought to ourselves we want to have a snack or something similar like that. We think to ourselves, what are the sacrifices? And those would be that we have to stop spending time relaxing and have to stand up and walk over to the kitchen and then get the snack or whatever it may be. And for that just small period of time, we had to sacrifice being comfortable with actually getting from one destination to the other. And in a similar way, that's what we are going to do in getting us from one lifestyle to the other and actually moving ourselves up and giving us more in order to make a change in our lives and put us in a better position. We are going to need to sacrifice those periods of comfortable and almost laziness in order to actually reach that state that we want to be in the long run. So after thinking of what you actually want to do or what you want to be, and you've found out that that is what you're prepared to sacrifice for, then that is your goal, which is the thing that we've talked a lot about this channel and finding steps in order to reach that goal. Now we've actually found one. And with that being said, that goal should then be in your mind 24/7 in order to get it done as soon as we can, and we can reap the results of that goal as soon as we can. But if we haven't figured out whether we want to actually sacrifice for this desire that we have, say you want to start surfing and you're not ready to wake up extra early and make the commute to the nearest surf beach every morning, then that will simply just be something that you need to move on from. But when the time does come for it, then sure, you can indulge on it when it's easy and time effective to do so. But our main goal of our day-to-day work should be to reach our goal. But of course, don't do this blindly, as if it is really a passion and a goal, then we should do everything that we normally talk about, like actually tracking and finding out whether the results work, or really working on our discipline in order to get a start on it, in order to make it easier to find motivation to keep on going and going. But really, the core of today is to just figure out whether the things that you want and that you desire and that you think you'd really enjoy are something that you actually want and would actually sacrifice for. And then once we do find something that we actually want and that becomes our goal, then of course use the things that are going to make your goals come true, like finding down and breaking it into smaller pieces and tasks, and then finding systems to be able to get through those tasks as quickly as possible and as productively as possible. But if you're still interested in learning more about productivity, I've now started one-on-one coaching, which you can book a call for using the first link in the description below. But until then, I'll see you later.